Oh, man. Oh, my goodness gracious. I'm just ending that song right now, because, woo! Damn, boy, this market is getting crazy. Welcome to No Noise with your host, Z-Rex. We're coming at you live. Let me go ahead and turn my live scene on before I forget. Oh, my God, what is happening? I thought it only goes up. How could this happen? How could Elon let this happen? It's all his fault, actually. I guess he who pumpeth makes it dumpeth. I mean, geez, that little spike, too. I was looking at this. I don't really watch news that much until I see it in one of the chat groups I'm in. And I saw this. I was like, man, future's open, and this bitch just got started hardcore. And that's right when he tweeted his lovely message. So stupid, man. So now, off the bat, I have to just automatically think, like, is this an opportunity zone, right? Yeah, it's brutal. This is mean, for sure. No doubt about it, but let's see here. But is this an opportunity zone? It very well could be. It very well could be. We just printed this candle that had that information in it, and so now we're doing this one right here. Is this bitch about to just rip face off to the other side? I would not be surprised at all if that happened, especially given that this is probably some emotional selling from the lovely, lovely Elon. Oh, man, how does Elon get away with this shit? I'm taking Tesla private at 420. Buy Dogecoin, buy this, buy that. Oh, dump this. Actually, I'm just kidding. Sucks. Because the environmental mining. Dude, get the hell out of here, bro. Oh, look where this 7-minute just closed. Right here on that horizontal. That's kind of sexy. Yeah, like, get this shit out of here, dude. Like, that is too damn funny, man. Did you forget you make rockets and lithium mines? Have you ever seen a lithium mine? Go Google some pictures of that shit. It's pretty terrible. Alright. If I could log in here, that would be great. Human verification. Oh my god. Screw your stupid CAPTCHAs. I feel like CAPTCHAs are like on fire now. Like they're all over the place now. It's like they have a resurgence. So the old school CAPTCHAs where you like click the stupid pictures and stuff. Maybe not though. I don't know. Alright. Just bear with me here. 1 second. Oh man. Brutal, brutal. Just raping everywhere. Yeah, look at this bounce. I'm actually, dude, it's funny. I'm trying to log in. I've been trying to log in for a hot second because I was like, dude, I gotta buy some of this right here. Oh, let's see. Especially after I found out about that tweet, I was like, oh, this is probably retarded. What a slaughter. Really puts the laughter in slaughter. Ha 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 ha. I get it, bro. Do you think this will be a bottom? Do you think this is just emotional retarded selling here? Probably. It probably is, right? I don't know. I'll tell you one thing. I am definitely going to buy some down here. I'll tell you that much. Alright, I'm trying to at least. Before this thing just goes full retard mode. Damn, too crazy too, man, this morning. I still got slapped this morning, though. A lot of sell-offs and stuff. So I got hit pretty good. But, man, I pretty much sold all of my crypto at lunchtime today and towards the end of the day. Because I was just like, man, what the hell? NASDAQ's dumping, all this dump fest shit. And I was like, I'm going to go back to cash. Screw this. Especially after losing all these major horizontals. Russell lost this one, although it might get caught right here again a couple times. I'm getting ahead of myself. It's just so exciting when everything's dumping like this. It actually is rejuvenating me. I was getting tired of this one-way, stupid sideways action anyway, so People were like, how could you say that? All my tendies, bro. It's like, dude, 13% in crypto. If that's all your tendies, you're probably trading with way too much leverage. And that just murdered you. Speaking of leverage, see, that's why leverage is really dangerous when you get really high. Because, look, it can just... This wiped out quite a few people on leverage. I know there's, like, those sites with the liquidations that pop up. Oh, excuse me. I bet those were just on fire. Oh, you little bastard. I was trying to get my screen loaded up for that dip, but I could not get it. Man, this is just brutal selling. Yay, is everyone excited as me? No, I don't know. That's probably, people are like, whoa, dude, fuck you, bro. Just got my tendies fucking stuck in my butthole, dude. Fuck you, man. This is messed up, man. Well, you know, the TA doesn't frickin' lie. Look at that. Oh, this TA hocus pocus crap. Oh, yeah? Really? Well, once again, doesn't get out of the box. It's ranging. It's at the 618. It looks kind of shitty. It loses the horizontal at 52,000 level. That's what I was talking about. I was like, man, at 52K, if we drop below this again, we're probably going to go sell off really hard. Now, there's no way in hell to know that Elon was going to tweet some, you know, something. I guess everybody's like, I wonder if people will be happy when Elon stops tweeting like they were with Trump. They're like, oh, God, thank goodness I'm going to be able to make money in markets now because Trump isn't president. And it's like, yeah, that was the problem, right? Damn, look where ETH came right back up to. It's already over the 10 simple on the daily. Okay. Really? Ethereum? Came right almost to the trend line, right on this horizontal before breaking out. Wowzer. How much has come off the total market cap? Let's go ahead and start here like we usually would with the show. It's just so exciting. All right, let's see. Dump Fest. That is a pretty nasty candle. To be fair, and that did, oh, sweet. So dailies have closed about 11 minutes ago. So that is pretty gross. There's no doubt about that. This is about 10% in the total market cap. So, I mean, it's right here at these horizontals and chilling. Attention. Oh, my God. Why do I have that? Hold on. Let me close this thing. I was doing some back testing on some stuff earlier before I fired up the stream. But anyway, let that close up. We don't need no background weird alerts. I don't even know what that shit said. Anyway, as long as this is holding about this little area where it bounced off of, I mean, that's where you'd expect. Now Bull's got some work, though, to do. We need to get back above, like, 2.3 trillion. Let's go here. Man, it doesn't even look that bad on the altcoins. Look at that. Look how much better this positioning looks for just altcoins. Dude, the altcoins are just taking Bitcoin's freaking lunch, man. And you can really see that. I made this chart the other day. You can really see that in this chart. I mean, look at this. This is... Whoa, wow. And look at this run. Who cares about Bitcoin? It's like completely flipped. Maybe the flippening is happening for real. Ethereum will take over Bitcoin. That sounds really crazy. I do not think that's going to happen. But hey, I guess it is crypto. But you can see how much more hype there is for pretty much anything not Bitcoin related. So I thought that was an interesting chart. I looked at that a few days ago. Anyway, let's keep going down here. This looks okay as long as it's above the the 21 daily, and right about almost exactly where this wick went, this little tail, because that's the previous one. Anything back below this tail right here, I'd be a little concerned. Dominance. Look, Bitcoin's continuing to lose dominance in the sell-off, dude. So it's like, hold on. What? That's crazy. Hold on. Oh, dang. Shiba smash, bro. Ouch. Okay. So, lots of blood out there, but there is some green. Let's go. Nano. Oh, look, Nano. Can't phase Nano. Okay, there's like pretty much no green. Somehow, Eve, which I took all that off this morning. That was like my best green trade today. but that's, yeah, I mean, 5 on the top list. That's pretty brutal. We haven't seen that least amount of coins on there in a while. But man, dude, this is crazy that this thing is just continues dumping on the Bitcoin dominance. That is brutal, dude. Damn, Mama Bear. We're gonna have to change your name. Maybe you're not Mama Bear anymore. No, I'm just kidding. It is. It has the longevity. It's been around the longest. So, all right. Oh, dang, 7-minute came back and rejected off this little tiny one. Need some more time, though. Let's see what happens here. I just nibbled small right around here. Do I want to do that with Ethereum, too? I don't know. Damn, it's close. It's close. I'm just going to take it slow here. We're just going to kind of watch it, see what happens. I would not be surprised to see a pretty decent pump off this, but I mean, this is going to be some pretty nasty damage, though, because this daily did officially close like this. So that is pretty damn ugly. Let's zoom out a little bit on the weekly. We're still hovering right on top of the 21, though. And ultimately, I mean, it's still in the stupid range, even with this big sell-off, which is absolute insanity. Like, I guess the worst thing that it did do is it made a lower wick from this low here. And we were talking about that yesterday. It's just kind of concerning that these did actually take out here. So it did close right on the money, though, on these bodies. So, man, I thought it'd be making it a little bit more decisive, but it's not. Thanks, crypto. But we'll kind of just keep watching this, see if it chills. I am going to put an alert for about 46-ish. Right there. How about that? And because if we go back down there, I might take off my my buys for now. But right now, I'm going to just kind of let those sit and see what happens. Futures. Actually, hold on. Let's go back over here. Because that 2-day closed, I think, as well. Yes, it did. Ooh, oh, man. You know what? This 2-day is pretty fugly, man. Because I was waiting for those to close, and they did. I think the 3-day even closed today, too. Oh, it did. Damn. 3-day and 2-day closed really bad on Bitcoin. There's no sugarcoating that one, even with support right beneath it and all that stuff. Ouch, yeah, that's pretty brutal because this engulfed literally all 4 of the MAs and closed the lower body low on the 2 and the 3-day. That happened on both of those time frames. So bulls have a shit ton of work to do now. They better rally the shit out of off of this low here. The shit out of off of this. That's some great English, by the way. If you didn't know, I'm an English major. Yeah, if it bounces really hard here, and I'm talking really hard like tonight, pretty much. Yeah, it's 7 something. Yeah, I'm talking like into the wee of the hours of the morning, like tonight, this thing pretty much needs to rally very tough, or this is going to look pretty ugly. Maybe a little bit of resistance at about 52 where it kind of flipped. That 52-ish K area. Yeah, so we just need some time. I mean, we're getting a little bit of a bounce so far. I mean, it's already off this low, 7%. So, and given that this is a news, stupid, retarded thing, Elon tweet, like, yeah, that makes it better. That makes me way more comfortable longing on this horizontal, that's for sure. If this was just regular price action with nothing attached to it, I'd be a little bit more concerned, but it literally started selling out the gate after Elon tweeted right when futures opened, too. Pretty tactful move there, Mr. Elon. Like I said, he gets a pass, though. He can do whatever the hell he wants. All right. Let's see here. Let's go to Ethereum. Oh, goddamn. See, this is the one that's probably going to rally harder just because Ethereum's relative strength is just, like, stupid. So, like, dude, like, it doesn't even really look like anything happened on the Ethereum chart. You're like, oh, cool, bro. I got to discount a little bit. Then you go to Bitcoin and you're like, oh, my God, Armageddon. Just bifurcation in this market is just crazy, man. Yeah, dude, this is... Okay, ETH. Vitalik said, oh, no, you won't. I will buy up all these unicorn attendees. back your shit up. Let's look at futures. What are they doing? Futures looking a little, nope, pretty much. I thought they looked a little worse, but now they're just the same, bouncing off this consolidation before the rally. We don't want to see ETH. You know, ETH might actually be the one to kind of watch here. If ETH starts getting back below like 3,500, I mean, and even this is like the area we were looking for. It's still bullish above is about 35, 36, and we just bounced right off of it like hardcore. So I mean, I don't know, like below 35, I'd start to get pretty concerned about the overall market because ETH has been leading this shit for a hot minute. So really, as long as ETH is above about 3,500, it's kind of just like whatever, man. Let's see, Litecoin coming right back to the I mean, dude, like what the hell? Litecoin even has relative strength against Bitcoin. Like, what is going on? How pissed are the Bitcoin maxis right now, dude? Their pads are all filled up, dude. Yeah, I mean, this is just like this is almost like a cool buying opportunity on Litecoin. It's just coming back and testing the opening EMAs. I mean, it doesn't even look that crazy. Shit, man, that's same with Ethereum Classic. Like, yeah, of course the percent moves are going to be a little bit bigger, but just against their own structures is just like, wow, okay. Oh, you little bastard. What are you doing over here, garlic bread? Get it cooking. It is finding a little bit of love at the 120, but technically we did get below the 136 area. So, but man, it's just so squeezed. I thought we'd get a little bit more insight on some of these coins, but it looks like it's still in a stupid consolidation range. And if you look at it on the weekly, this isn't even going to look like anything. See? Nothing. Let's look at, I mean, that looks like nothing. Even on Ethereum. What about on Bitcoin? Yeah, on Bitcoin, it's like, it's kind of whatever too, because it's just literally in this range. So maybe Elon wanted to buy some more crypto. He was like, oh shit, screw you guys, man. CB Pro glitching out. Yes. Coinbase will always glitch in times like this. It's almost you can bet on it. If there was a market to bet on that, I would bet on it. But, yeah, dude, it sucks. Like, almost every exchange is like that, pretty much. And that's not unique to crypto either. I mean, in big sell-offs, like TD Ameritrade and these other large brokers, they glitch too. So Schwab is really bad about it. The only one I actually haven't seen glitch is Tastyworks, which is actually really surprising. But it's a really lightweight platform, so maybe it's not that surprising. I'm not like a super tech guy or anything, but ooh, yeah, kind of nasty daily on XLM though. Just super rejection of all this price action. So now we're going to need some time to digest this move. But, dude, I mean, it's still bullish on the daily. Like, what the hell, dude? It's just incredible. Oh, look, it didn't even matter. You wouldn't even know there was some big-ass sell-off on DOT. It ain't doing shit. It's just still in the stupid middle of the box. My God, dude. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, it looks like a lot of the coins that were showing relative strength, Link, Litecoin, Ethereum Classic, Ethereum itself, are coming back just to test like some previous highs. So I mean, that's not even that crazy. It's only when we start to make and switch behavior and make lower highs and lower lows, kind of like actually Mama Bear did, to be fair, only on the really short-term structure of the last like month or so, a month and a half from here to here, but it's still inside of the larger structure. So it's just, yeah, Bitcoin is just making a really bitch-ass move to read. Yeah, here we go, another one, just coming right to the freaking horizontal and getting bid right off of that, man. So it's like, maybe that's the FUD we needed real fast before we continue the some of the bull runs. Hey, whatever, if we can get it out of the way in, 18 minutes because of what Elon tweets, I guess that's cool. Damn, BCH showing the same pattern, coming right back to opening EMAs and previous all-time highs. You do got some bearish divergence, though, from this point and this point on the daily. So, has that played out now? Usually daily divergence will come back to the 21 EMA as the test, and so you could argue pretty strongly that is tested. Let's see, weekly. Let's look at weekly. Yeah, weekly's got a little. Well, actually, man, actually no, it did, but it already reset itself, so it doesn't have it on the weekly. It's only on the daily, and really just above like this 1100, 1120 area. It's like not that concerning. BSV's kind of sucks. Did cut through all this stuff, but it's getting a lot of support we're finding on these 55 daily time frames on a lot of these coins. EOS same way. Dude, yeah, what the incredible. This is actually pretty incredible to see the resilience in this market. Let's see here. Wow, yeah, that's pretty epic. Now, will they start selling off from here? Yeah, they definitely could. But pretty epic stall so far. And like, yeah, of course we can zoom into the crack time frames and see when this potentially could go through. But you know, just like Bitcoin was signaling a major move was coming out, talking about just all this consolidating with every EMA and scrolling back in time. You know, looking at some of these other times, right? Here's one, it broke out to the upside. Here's one, broke out to the upside. Here's one, broke downside. So, you know, we definitely had some warning signs, and plus just this rejection on this daily, just crappiness is like blah. Like, get your shit together. I guess Elon was up here just selling the fuck out of it at 59K, huh? He's like, it's hurting the environment. I better get rid of this and go put it into my lithium mines. Yeah, but not too bad. EOS finding bids. A little bit of damage done to Monero's chart, to be fair, because it technically did close below the 21 on Monero. So Bull's got a little bit of work to do, but ultimately that horizontal is going to provide some pretty decent support at about 360. Let's see here. I mean, yeah, look at this. Didn't even... I mean, what the fuck, dude? It's like it didn't even matter for Zcash. It's just like, oh, it's cool. What's up, man? Same price I was yesterday. Don't even worry about it. Dash finding support, coming back to the previous high, just like most of the coins we've looked at. Same with Doge. Doge doesn't really, on the SAT pairing, Doge doesn't look like anything really happened at all. Let's go to the dollar pairing. Dollar pairing's a little damage done as well below that horizontal and the 21. So, yeah, Doge has really got to get back above about 43 cents. You know, otherwise it could easily work its way down to like 30 or so. Let's zoom in a little bit. Well, maybe I can zoom in. Man, yeah, we'll see though if this just gets bid back up on this 458 and just comes back over that. I mean, it probably continues to back to 50 cents, and we'll have to reassess if it can get back between the 21 and 10. But man, just most coins still looking pretty decent and just testing previous all-time highs. So there's not really anything super crazy about that. The crazier part is probably the traditional markets just getting monkey hammered today. And geez, I wish I would have taken this trade. We did it on the stream and went and tested it. Almost, it's like 70-something% time. Whenever the daily closes below the 21 EMA, it goes and tests the 55. And we went back in time, and it was like most of the time it happened within that week. And dude, look at that next freaking day. It just goes right to it. Now, we are in an interesting spot right here. Mama and the 55. Little consolidation kind of area right after the breakout. This is a decent area. Actually longed a little bit here. We'll see how that plays out. I will definitely let it go, though, if we get back below about 40-ish, 40-30-ish, somewhere in there. So just kind of waiting to see how that plays out. NASDAQ looks pretty bad, though. But it's just hard to, I mean, shorten in this hole right here with all this business here. I don't think that's a high probability trade. See if this can maybe rally up back to that 13.3 level, and then maybe consider it there. But then you also have the damn daily 200 right beneath all this too. It's just, that's a tough short to take. And really I want to see this weekly, see if it can get back above the 21. And if that happens, then this will probably just get bid back up and rally some more. So we only got a couple more days to see if that happens. Dow, let's zoom in. Dow, man, getting that follow through. We were talking about on this shooting star. All we wanted it to do is keep above this 34.4 area. It didn't do that. Next day had the follow through, and you got continuation. So this actually looks pretty nasty, but again, right by the mama, and the 55 is right below it. So it's still got about a percent little wiggle room right here. And let's see, let me zoom in a little, or maybe, yeah, I mean, are we just going to come right back in this box and have it be a fake out breakdown? I don't know, maybe, but we do have a little bit of technical damage done here. Russell looks pretty bad too, but again, it's just holding right around here, man. It's like even crypto and equities, like it's a sell-off is brutal or whatever, but we just came back to test like highs on a lot of the charts, even in the equities that we're looking at so far. So it's kind of an interesting place price action wise. Let's see, Dow Jones getting that shooting star following through, just like the index, or this is an index, but the transportation versus the DJI. This is DJT. But again, coming right to the 21 in a previous consolidation before, pumping. So it's still not, I mean, it's still not bearish yet. It looks crazy, and I know that's crazy to say given these big candles, but we got to really see how these weeklies shape up, especially in indices and stuff like that. Weeklies are pretty damn important. VIX cluster just really showed its head today, just popping all the way up, man. Like this was, whoo, shit. We're above. Okay, this is very interesting now. Above 130, upper 130s on VVIX is generally the area you got to be really cautious for some further downside. It's pretty much like 50-50 though. It's like it's either going to get slapped and we're going to rally really hard and get rejected, or this bitch is going to just like take off. And I know that's not super helpful, but it does open up the door to like big sell-offs when it is up here. So you can see the last time we were up here for Corona crash, but then all the other times it just immediately gets rejected. So we just had to wait. Like I said, this week is going to be real important for equities. Oil not getting no love, but also not really getting stomped on. It's actually closed up on the day, about 1%. Nothing really new about this chart from the last week or so. As long as it's holding about 64 bucks, it looks perfectly fine. Bonds. This is an interesting move for bonds. So TNX got just major push through today. I mean, this is a huge move on the TNX. And what was weird is that the dollar started tanking, and banks didn't like that. Usually banks like when rates go up, but they dumped too today. So that's a little bit of a change of behavior. So I'm going to take that note a little forward and see if that gets us anywhere trade-wise. But, I mean, look, this again, coming back, selling off to like a major support area. So these weeklies, we really need them weeklies. Dollar bouncing off that 89 handle like the Jesus man, but we're just coming right back up to resistance. We can see that same thing here on Euro. Like this doesn't look bad. I mean, just super tough, confusing markets right now. Just not really trending. I mean, of course there is some stuff trending, but really it's just kind of like digesting and a lot of this action. And I guess that probably makes sense because a lot of people are probably just as confused. This is just a representation of the traders and the psychology in DAS markets. So let's see. DAX kind of just chilling right on the mama in the range. I mean, it's kind of a little bit bearish below 15.3, but then what sucks is it's really just neutral, I should say. I'm sorry. That's confusing. It's neutral. It needs to just get outside of this range, which is clearly defined by these lower bodies and this upper area at about 15.3. Shanghai likes when the market crashes over here, but still in the stupid range. Maybe buying this dip would have been good. The 200 has been very, very well respected so far on the daily, but this is so far in the maturity of it. I skipped that one. I really want to see it break out of these ranges definitively before I really go there. Here we are coming down to that 18 teen level. That's the major support area. The gold needs to hold right around here. I almost peeled off all of my gold stuff and metals trades, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to wait. Let's get one more day in the week and see what happens. If we zoom to the 2-day, the 2-day just did close and kind of just put in a slight indecision, but it didn't engulf the previous candle, so that's cool. So as long as it's holding about 1800, 1810, it still looks fine. Silver looks totally fine right here. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this chart at all. This is like buying opportunity. I didn't look at this earlier. Damn, I wish I would have saw this. I probably would have added to my SLV position or maybe some miners. But hey, whatever. It's all good. Maybe I'll get a better price tomorrow. Getting a little deep in here, but I mean, this is well within the construct of this pattern here, so not a big deal on that. Palladium actually has a nastier candle here. It did close below the daily, so this thing actually has a little bit, I don't want to say like bearish on the overall because the high time frames are, but on the medium time frames, it is a little bit bearish below 2,900 now. Like, I wouldn't be surprised to see this come and test down in this 2,700 handle on that. World markets getting dumped on, but just like the Russell, coming right over to major support areas. So let's see what the bulls do from here. Yeah, you can see my position list is extremely light. The one that I did hold, which is probably crazy, and people would probably like, what the hell is wrong with you, is red coin. You're like, what the shit, bro? Why would you hold red coin? I don't know. I like this chart. I like this setup above about 11, 12 sats. And yes, I understand that each tick on this bitch is about 6%. So do be careful with it. But, and by each tick, I mean like from, 14 to 15 or 14 down to 13. So, but I just really like this weekly. It just looks to me like it's charging up on red coin right here. I mean, this little basing pattern. Any like weekly closure above like 18, really probably even this 16 area, probably gets us to test like 30 sats. So, yep, I kept that one on like a crazy madman. Wow, look, something rallied today. Nikola, it's actually up on the day. But yeah, I had a bunch of cryptos on here too, but they all got taken off earlier. Let's see what's going on in some of these that we watch, bouncing off the lows. Look at this. Didn't even look like anything happened to waves. I will say these wicks, though, on top of all these candles and these bodies, that's not the sexiest thing. Because the bears are really showing their hand right there, and they're saying, slap at a base there at $38. They're like, nah, bro. So really need to get back above about $40 on waves. Otherwise, it's more neutral to me. Vite is okay. Yeah, I mean, look at this. A lot of this stuff, like, sold off, but, I mean, it's just... Looking left on the chart, it's not in like terrible places. It's just like on the bottom end or middle end of the range. Or if it's showing relative strength, like some of the Litecoin and the other things, Bitcoin Cash, it's actually at just testing its previous high. So that's not that insane. Decred, yeah, low range. Space token said, whatever, dude, we're good. We'll rally on this shit. Because Elon's going to pump this now. So is this his chain? Space X chain? Is that his next pump target? Dude, he's like Tim Sykes now. Yeah, just coming back to test to see. Yeah, wow. So I'm actually not incredibly concerned about this sell-off here. Let's see. Oh, man, perfect. Look, this is one that I have greenlit, Pan American. Dang, I missed that one. Did they hit earnings? No, they didn't. But it's coming right back to a nice area for me to put risk on anyway. Filecoin is not getting any love. Filecoin is kind of just dying off right here. It is bounced pretty well off this low, to be fair. And look at that, where it bounced off of a previous little high structure. Get out of here. Look at this, right on the lows. Right here on the lows. It's not even that crazy yet. Now, some of these do have a little bit of craziness. Like if you see IOTA and they're like this and they have dailies that chopped all the EMAs and we're now below them, that's a little bit concerning. No doubt. Don't want to sugarcoat it and think that it's just, oh, go all in dips. I'm definitely not doing that right now. But, so there is a couple things that are damaged. But remember, that's just daily time frames. And really, you got to zoom out and look at higher time frames so you don't chop yourself to death. I've done that like 6,000 times. So, but hey, what do I know? This isn't financial advice. Don't listen to me. I don't know shit. But, yeah, I mean, kind of bouncing off of these lows. I mean, it's just, that's not super bearish yet. Like, we need some follow through with this guy, or it's just some retarded ass Elon dumb tweet of like, oh, we're not gonna take their Bitcoin for Teslas anymore, dude. And I bet they wouldn't even have sold like 20 that way anyway, dude. People don't like to get rid of their crypto. They just want to keep holding it, man. They just want to hodl it forever. So. All right, let's go see what Bitcoin's doing. What you doing, baby bear? All right, so here's that rally. There it is. Now, did we get follow through? We got what I was looking for right up into that, between that 10 and the 21 on that crack time frames. So now we'll probably chill here for a little bit, maybe go sideways, maybe even sell off a little, retest this horizontal, but that's okay. That's not a big problem. And let's actually go back in history here. A little bit on DMI, because we are at an extreme level. That's what this dotted red line here is. Anything above 50 is super extreme. You do not see that read very often. And so you can see a couple down here. Boom, and boom, and boom, bam, bam, boom. Y'all can see them down there. Here, I can make this a little bit bigger so it's easier. And I just kind of want to see this crack time frame, how many times we've actually been up here. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, and something that I'm noticing right off the bat, even when we do get down there, no matter where price action is relative to its EMAs, it does come back and test the 200. So that might be a good area, and that's actually kind of crazy because the 200. Wait a second, man, the 200's all the way up at 55. Holy shit. That's bananas. Hold on, let's see if that holds true in some other selling that has a little bit more brutalness. Yeah, here's one. It did make a slight lower low, but did tap the 200. This one was pretty much sold into the 200, so it doesn't really count. Yep, this one sold and got almost to it within like less than 0.5%. Close is close enough. Did we see this one? Yep, that one went right up into it. So that's kind of interesting. Huh. I didn't really noticed that before. That one went to the 200 and beyond. To the 200 and beyond. This one isn't over the line, but it's close, and it didn't. So I guess we can count that one. That one did. Yeah, that one didn't either. So maybe we need to just keep the ones over the line. Yeah, that one ended up doing it, but it wasn't really like a gain, though. It was just kind of like, whoa. Oh my god, dude, I can't push the right buttons. I mean, 3%. But ultimately just like range bound for a few days before rolling over. We do not want to see that. We don't want to see, I'm glad I actually kind of did that. We don't want to see no price action just chill and accept price down here now. We don't want the market to say, oh, okay, fair price for Bitcoin is now sub 52,000. That would not be good. That would not be good. We want this bitch to rally really hard to confirm that bulls are very much in control still, and they don't give a shit about any dumb, retarded Elon tweet. What an ass. What an ass. I can't believe everybody likes that guy so much. What a tool. Alright, anyway, let's see. Let's go to the majors. What didn't get hit really hard today? Energy, pretty much. Yeah, that's it. Everything else, murder fest. Wow. Whoa, damn, construction. Dump fest. Wow, that's a big move on the builders, man. Getting that same, look at, wow. I didn't notice this the other day when we saw that shooting star doji on the Dow. It is actually on the builders as well. Interesting. Interesting. What is this? XLY, consumer discretionaries, huh? Yeah, I guess no one wants to do that. But again, we're just coming back to these previous levels. Man, this weekly close is going to be so important. It's going to be super, super important. Clown World, did they dodge anything? Oh, look, DoorDash is lower. Fuck that stock, though. I'm not, that's kind of talking shit about that. Oh my gosh, look where Tesla is, though, sitting atop its 200 MA. Is this a buy opportunity zone? I would say probably, because at least your risk is easy to manage here. I don't really like to trade Tesla, though. It just locks up lots of capital. It's gigantic. Options on it are super juicy. It's just kind of like, eh. Wolf Art. Oh, God, what? Kathy, what are you doing to me? Stop. Planetaire. Hey, man, to be fair, though, this candle right here on Planetaire, this is a type of reversal candle. So I'm putting Planetaire gets to go upgraded to, you know what? Actually, I'm going to upgrade it to the green light list because if this thing can stay above the base of this candle, this is actually a reverse type formation. And they beat earnings, although barely, but still. I don't really care about that. I care about the price. And price is saying, hey, bulls are defending hardcore and putting the line in the sand at about 17 bucks. So, interesting. Planetaire. Wouldn't have guessed that. Look, GME didn't even sell off today. It's just dead flat. Oh, whatever. 1.4%. That's flat for GME. That's like a crypto. Costs on these lows, right with the support underneath them. I mean, you do have the EMAs opening up, but it's like we talk about a lot. I don't like it as much when you have the 200 and the long-term EMAs right beneath it. To be fair, it is pretty far away, though. It's like 10 bucks, so it's like 60-something% away. AMC actually rallied today. It said, whatever, dude. Don't care about no selling. Get long, bro. Long for life, dude. How the Vaxxers do. Got slapped today. Ooh, Novavax might be a buy right here. I kind of like where it is against its structure. Got earnings out of the way now. Novavax. Maybe let's put that on the watch list there. mRNA. Nah, I don't like that one. Pfizer still looks okay as long as it's above about one. Oh, I'm sorry. This one, I'm getting ahead of myself. BioNTech looks okay as long as it's holding about 170. I was like, damn, Pfizer is not 170. Otherwise, I missed out on a phenomenal run. Yeah, Pfizer actually still looks fine here. Let's go weekly. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Obvious resistance right here at about 40 bucks, 41 bucks. But, I mean, so far this looks fine. Kind of some confusion around earnings. It's like, yay, we beat it. Oh, crap. Conference call sucked. What? Who cares? And CVAC, yeah, kind of sloppy. You almost have to just zoom out on this bitch on a weekly. Yeah, I mean, as long as it's holding like 80, 85 bucks or whatever. All right, let's see here. Financials, slapperooskied. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit, but coming just to the previous horizontals, previous highs. I mean, damn, it's like the same person is just trading everything right now. It's like the same whale, man. It's the whales, dude. The whales did it. Had a weed stocks fair today. Oh, a couple of the penny stocks just rallied. Hell, some of them were actually up on the day. All right, let's go to the worst ones, though. Some crappy penny stocks that I'm not going to trade. I like this only because it's right here against this previous low back in December. Let's zoom out a little bit. Yeah, other than that, the chart's pretty dog shit. But if it can hold this, oh my God, 0.003, it's a third of a penny. Yeah, so if it holds a third of a penny, it looks great. And look at this bitch. It used to be $300. Pretty good gain. Look, if you held it from last year. Oh, look, it actually says 100%. I don't know if I've ever seen that. It usually won't say 100%. It'll be like 99.99 or 98 or whatever. But this is literally 100% loss of your money. Nice. Good investment. It's just a bullish pullback, bro. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of whatever. Just kind of checking some stuff out. Yeah, look, the wheat stock's just hanging out. Man, Tilray. I actually really like Tilray holding this 13 handle. We got earnings out the way, too. Yeah, Tilray, as long as it's holding above 13 bucks, this actually looks like a possible opportunity zone. Weekly isn't super sexy. Yeah, I mean, none of the oscillators are, but in the best buying zones, they're not really going to look that great. And that's where you have to use kind of pure price action. Major support a little bit lower, probably about 1220. But where these long-term EMAs are, and they're crossing back up on the daily time frame, which is very significant, which actually I don't think has ever happened on. Oh, no, it hasn't. I guess you can kind of extrapolate this over, and it probably would have happened somewhere in here-ish. But hey, it's the first one ever. Yay! Let's zoom out a little bit. Or we have to go this one for the 3 hour on the stacks. On the stacks. Yeah, it doesn't really give us no info either. Yep, important weekly close coming up. Oh yeah, this one in the same kind of posturing. And I mean, these guys, these have already sold off so much, 50 to 70% pretty much across the board from the Mexican legalization hype. Yeah, interesting. Maybe some weed stocks might be attractive this week. Gun stocks got destroyed. I did get slapped on this one. I took it off for a small loss, just a tiny one. Just because I didn't like, and I'm just trying to stick to rules, I just didn't like that it cut back. We had one slight kind of, oh, we might make it, but then this is an open and close definitively below all the MAs. So I'm just going to look for other opportunities on that. So I took a tiny loss on that one. Looks like that was like the worst almost out of the gun sector. That one in this BFG. I know it's BGF. I was just thinking, BFG Doom style. You know. All right, Bits. What are you doing to the Ethereum? Is it trying to bounce? God, Ethereum is just relentless, guys. This is brutal. Is it about to just go back up? I mean, look at this candle. That's beast mode, 7-minute crack time frame candle. Say Ethereum holds like 3,800. Shit, it's probably gonna just say, "I don't care about you, Elon." East like we're going proof of stake, so we're gonna be environmentally friendly. And sometimes I wonder if that's how they're gonna really attack Bitcoin. Is if this, because I've seen a lot of hit pieces on it in the last few weeks about how Bitcoin is so environmentally unfriendly, and then Elon tweeting that out is just like really, it almost confirms that they're really trying to push the narrative that Bitcoin is bad because of environmental shit, which is an absolute fucking joke. Like get the hell out of here. That is so stupid. The whole green energy thing is like I'm not like against being more sustainable and stuff, and like managing our resources better. Like that's the problem. It's not that oil or any one of these single things is inherently bad. It's just management issues. Like our management and the government particularly is just absolutely garbage. Like try to think of one thing that they've managed well, and if you can, and it's actually provable, shit, I'll send you $50, dude, in some crypto, because I just don't think that exists. All right, Ethereum, let's see what you do. I mean, given this news thing, guys, why this sell-off kind of occurred and where price stalled at almost on a dime across many asset classes makes me really lean towards the this was just some emotional pent-up selling. Plus, I mean, think about it, we go sideways for a while, and then all that pent-up energy of just like, oh man, up 5, down 5, shit, what's it gonna do? Oh my god, Elon tweeted, I better dump all of it. Man, Doge bouncing nicely off these lows. Look at that, bitch went all the way down to 35 cents. It's already up 20% off that low just since I started the stream. And it's coming back above that horizontal. Oh my god, dude. Brutal. So Elon just did that real quick so he could buy a bunch of Dogecoin and sell all of his Bitcoin for Dogecoin. And then he's going to say, we're actually going to take Dogecoin because it's more environmentally friendly, even though it doesn't have to be based in reality at all. If you haven't noticed that in the markets in the last 10 years pretty much, or maybe forever, but definitely in the last 10 years since we really started burn back in 09. Yeah, he's gonna be like, oh, well, only Dogecoin because it's environmentally friendly and it's part of the Green New Deal. We're just amazing. We're doing stuff to change the world, guys. All right, shit, let's go launch these 4 rockets. Yeah. Don't worry about that. I'm trying to send you to the moon. You don't have to worry about the environment. Oh, sorry, Mars. When we're trying to go to Mars, you don't have to worry about the environment. Okay? All right, let's see what we got here. Blood, terrible. Yeah, one of my buddies, I think I talked about it right here. He's like, oh man, I just got an alert that I should buy this, and I told him, I was like, maybe. I was like, it's pretty high risk trade, but you know, whatever, to each his own, man. Everybody sees the market's a little bit different. Unfortunately, though, since we're all watching the same movie, ego usually fucks you. And if you're doing TA kind of like mostly proper, no matter what you use or how you do it, if you're in the same general time frames, like you should pretty much get about the same, you know, entries and stuff like that. Like it's all, almost every oscillator, everything you can look at is based off of what? Price. So, and maybe volume, possibly volume, but most of the time just that price. Let's go to block churn. Riot, ew, broke out of this damn box, had one little fake out, just consolidated to reset. Bulls never got regained any kind of strength on the DMI, just continuation. Now, again, like the other cryptos and so many other assets, we're coming right back to these previous highs and these long-term MAs. So, I mean, this is mega support on Riot at about 21 bucks. There's a lot of support there. So, did maybe these guys just sell off first? Maybe they're sitting at the round table, and Elon's like, all right, guys, I'm about to tweet it out, brothers. Let's go. Get ready. Here we are kind of too here on this major consolidation. The next one's all the way down at like 300. You know, does this get bid back up? It's almost breaking out and almost looks really ugly. But, I mean, it didn't make a new low today, even on that selling. So, we'll see. Maybe tomorrow it will, because I guess technically it did miss the after 5 o'clock. So, this couldn't be traded by then. But, I mean, it's just barely holding on to this consolidation. Let's see. HODL for life, bro. Coin, what is Coin doing? Coinbase, funny, Coinbase rallied the best it's rallied the 2 days prior to this dump. Pretty funny. Pretty funny. Is this a buying opportunity? Possibly. It's really hard. Just don't have that much data on it. I mean, you literally have to use pure candles on this thing. And, I mean, I guess if it's holding about 270, it looks okay. You know, that one, you got to keep that one super simple. Look at this, even Square and stuff. Wow, coming right to these lows. It's like every chart almost looks the same, dude. What the hell, man? That's so crazy. Guess it's just such a amazing market. Everything goes up. Let's go to the Fangmans. Yep, look at that. Facebook chilling so far. What is Netflix doing? Man, come on. Netflix is heavy, man. It missed that earnings, or did it hit? Oh, it hit earnings and sold off really hard. See? Oh, damn. Fundamentals. Cool. Sold off all the way down here in the bottom of the range. Maybe this is an opportunity zone. Possibly could be. It's worked every other freaking time for like 20 times in the last, 9 months. And, it's kind of works until it doesn't, right? I guess the worst part about it is it did take out these previous ones that were attempting to keep it propped up. But, I mean, just super meh. Same with Apple. Same with Tesla. Microsoft's a little deeper, but it's right here on this horizontal. Found some support against this little accumulation pattern. So, and we're getting a pretty high read on DMI too. Usually it starts to wane right here. So, as long as it's above this little cluster, I mean, you got the 200 right below it too. I mean, it's not that crazy. Yet again, these weekly closes coming up in 2 days. Very, very important. Mucho important. Oh. Yeah, that's my great Spanish. Oh, shit. I'm racist now. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's probably it, really, man. Just brutal. Let's just go watch some bitty Bitcoin, baby. See if it can keep its shit up. Crack time frame time. Let's see, Ethereum. Yep, here we are. This is where we're probably going to get some pressure. Definitely wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit more pullback here. Good reaction so far, though. I do like that these crack time frames, especially on Bitcoin, came right back up real close to this horizontal. That's some pretty good respect on that TA. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's so funny on this daily. It's just like, oh, whatever. Doesn't even look crazy. Just trying to kind of look around. Oh, let's go to Hash Ribbon, see what they've done. See if they've actually closed. Probably not with that sell-off we just had. Well, let's see. Nope. Capitulation mode still. And I drew the box on this too. Actually, the reason I drew this box is I took the average of all these times, and then I drew that box on here just so I didn't have to keep remembering to do it. So generally these play out. These percentage losses will play out inside of this box, and then the buy signal generally comes around on average where this line is. And I mean, the average, as you can see, is like, or the range, I should say, is between like mid 30s and about 50 or so. I mean, there's two outliers only, pretty much 73 and this 120 day one. So, but yeah, maybe just a little retest to get this party going again. Not this shit party, because it's definitely not been a shit party. It's been a pretty amazing party. So, yeah, but I'm gonna be watching these crack time frames like a hawk, boy. Tell you that, because this might be a great opportunity, or Elon might have just single-handedly screwed up the whole rally. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. It's never just like one person's fault. But it is just kind of funny. Oh, crypto's amazing. Like, how much crypto dick has he had in his mouth, and then today he does that. Oh, man. I hope people hate him a little bit more now for that. Even though if it wasn't his fault, because there already was pretty nasty price action candles and stuff, but we'll see. We shall see. All right. You want me to look at anything? Now would be the time to throw that in the chat box. Damn, Nano rallied another. Look, it's up 30%. And Eve. Let's go look at Eve. Let's look at some of these that are just kicking ass in this sell-off. Man, Eve, I had a very large position in this too, and I took it all off. Well, actually, about where the price is now. About 550. Little resistance, but man, talk about relative strength, dude. Like, if Bitcoin ends up holding up right here, and Ethereum, like, Eve is probably going to run hard, because this is showing massive relative strength. So on that note, too, I might put that in the green light, just in case. Just in case. On some dips. Nano. Let's go look at Nano. Nano, same thing. Man, it's got this little kind of hook pattern, like just boom, retest, reset the oscillators, make it look sexier. Man, any daily closure above 13 bucks on this, it probably moons it up some more. So the Nano and Eve so far showing some massive relative strength. Let's see. Wait, why did these say the same thing? Land and Eve. Maybe one's like a token to pay for shit on Eve. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. And looks like nobody really gives a shit about it either. On there. KSM Kusama. Yeah, wow. Kusama's, this chart looks beautiful. Just totally defied all that sell-off. Literally closed up on the day. Didn't even care. And not only did it close up, it's actually starting to close up and get close to the... oh, we don't want this line. We want it to be gray. and I want it to be hashed or dashed. Let's see. I'm going to go right here to 16 and then 10. Yeah, and on this candle, too, not only did it not sell off, but it actually got dominance on the DMI on the daily. So, wow. Beast mode. Beast mode right there. Gate chain something. What is that? Gate chain token? Is it this one right here? Gifto? No, it's not it. GT. I'm not sure which one this is. Well, whatever. Who cares? Alright, so that's about it. And Matic. Interesting. Matic. Chilling. Wow, yeah, Matic. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Shit, Matic looks perfectly fine above mid-80s. There is nothing wrong with this chart yet. Just another one showing massive, massive relative strength. A little bit higher, not as sexy as the other ones, but I just wanted to find some relative strength coins. XMY, what is this trash? It's only on Bittrex. Hey, whatever. That's for us. That's for us amazing Americans. We're the best. Yeah, it looks okay. It looks okay. I like the weekly. I like the weekly above. What I don't like, though, is that this is a freaking super... What are you doing trading these crazy coins? It's like not even half a penny. And it's not like Doge or something. Like Doge, I could see why I'm trading that. But I guess to be fair, shit, this thing does have a lot of history. I don't even remember this one. I stand corrected. I should probably know this coin. It only had a 99% down draw. Followed by a small 55,000% gain last run. Another 99% down draw. Where are we at now? We're at about 500%. So we've got a few percentages points to go. I mean, this is just really dangerous. I mean, dude, look at... Like, I'm not totally against the chart. Like, it looks okay. And you really kind of have to use weeklies. But, I mean, this thing is illiquid as hell, man. Like... Look at this, these wicks on here. I mean, just these daily wicks are over 10%, and it happens almost every single day. So if you do trade this, if it was me, actually, if I was trading it, I would put in orders. I would put limit orders lower than the candles because it looks like you have a very high chance of getting filled at some lower price action. I think, you know, just buying straight up, like slapping the ask. I don't know if that's the best approach on this guy, but I mean, it looks okay. The weekly looks okay. Again, as long as it's holding about half a penny, it looks all right. And really, it can go all the way down to like a third of a penny and still look fine, which is like 50% down roughly from here. So that's kind of probably more risk than most people want to take, but it's not super terrible. It's not super terrible. I don't think I would trade it, though. Maybe on some limit orders way down here. Like between third of a penny and like 0.0042 or something like that, maybe. But, hey, it's actually flat pretty much on the day. So, shit, there you go. I mean, that's a little bit of relative strength in itself on this little shitty altcoin. But yeah, not my favorite. All right, what you doing? Oh, Bulls are defending the 10 simple on the cracked time frames already. That's interesting. Elon, you silly man. Can I remind you of those? Yeah, I can remind you. That'll cost you 5,000 Dogecoin. No, I'm just kidding. Back in the day, though, that'd be like, oh, shit, hell yeah, here, I'll give you 14 cents. They are Eve and Nano and KSM are the ones that had mad relative strength on them. And look at this. It just rallied. Wow, I just said that. It just rallied 7%. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, dude, look, if this daily comes up at the, like, shit, I forgot. I'm doing the stream way later than I usually do, so I'm a little bit off of my timing. It's because we have a whole freaking day for this. But if this day tomorrow closes above this like $13 and really, man, 14, I would get a bull boner hardcore on that guy. That's not gay for TA or anything. Let's see. Yeah, pretty brutal. We need... Oh, randomly clicked on this, though. It's got this bullish... see, this is a nice, pretty bullish candle right here on top of a 21. It does have earnings tomorrow, so maybe that'll get the rest of the volatility out of the way. But, man, this thing actually isn't that bad. This structure right here. Let's look at it on a weekly. Yeah, weekly's okay. Kind of agreeing, though, with that 25 area. Huh. Interesting. I'm going to put that on the watch list. Just kind of randomly clicked on that one. Alright, I think that's it for today. I believe I am done. I think I'm just going to have these charts up. I'm going to get some grub going, and I'm going to keep those positions on for now. And I think I'm just going to put my screen, one of my screens will have this up, and I'm going to go play some video games. And wait and see what happens. Because, yeah, Elon murder tweet. Damn you! How could you do something like that to me? Let's see, BCH, finding the same kind of love. I'm about to sign off, but I'm just kind of going through some stuff real quick. I'm about to sign off, so you know what that means. Bouncing pretty nice. Man, look at, these bounces off of very serious congestion areas. It's almost every single chart is like that. Just pretty incredible. So now what we do have to worry about, though, all right, let me put this out there. Now what we do have to worry about is just ranging in the tops of this and getting any new, like, lower lows with lower highs. So like when you start seeing that, if that does start forming on these cryptos from this run, like let's say we rally up to this horizontal and get rejected, and then we come back down and get like below this body, if we start seeing that form, and that's going to take a while. We're not going to know that anytime soon. That's going to take the rest of the month for us to really know that. So, you know, this is a kind of long-term view here. If we start seeing that happen on these charts, I would start to get super concerned about the strength of the bulls right now. But man, if they come in and they bid this, if this daily comes back and closes in this box, oh my god, that would be so bullish. I would probably put all my capital back into cryptos if that happened. But right now, I'm just putting in a little bit. I swept over probably half my monies into Bitcoin only. I didn't do any ETH. I probably should have nibbled some ETH. I kind of just missed that one. There wasn't even any time down here. I literally started the stream and I was like, I was getting it all ready and I saw Bitcoin specifically right here going below here. I was like, oh my god, that is crazy. And then at the same time I found out it was Elon and that it started right here. I was like, oh my god, dude. And you know, it takes a while for all that to kind of permeate through the interwebs. And so I was like, oh shit, I gotta buy that for show. But that's okay. Got in right around the horizontal. I'll take that. We'll just wait and see what happens. And I think that's it. Gracias for joining me. Just quick reminder, Bitcoin. And let's just hold this horizontal here at about 48K. We get back below 48, 47,000. That I think that automatically opens up the door to come down here and test 43, low 43s. If we look at the daily, we almost made a lower low, but we didn't. The daily got saved right at the end of the day, and it technically had plenty of time to actually come back down and close below it, right? It definitely had the time to do that. So that is kind of nice, but as long as we hold 48K and about 47, 48K, I'm okay. But anything back below that, I would look for 43, and that might be the next opportunity zone. But then we're starting to really bang on that structure a little bit. So let's see what this rest of this week brings. And like I said, I'm going to be on these charts like a hawk. for probably most of tonight. I don't even know. I'm just never gonna sleep, dude. I'm gonna stay up all night. I'm saying that jokingly, but it might actually happen too. Let's see what equities are doing. I'd love to actually see equities rally here too. That would give me a little bit better feeling and rub my ego a little bit for... Why am I on delayed data here, you little son of a bitch? Yeah, I even took off most of my trades on my paper trading account today earlier. I just... You know, we were talking about it a couple days ago, that there's just some funkiness kind of in the markets. Like, man, a big sell program seemed to hit midday on Monday. And, yeah, that actually ended up getting follow-through. So, and there was no really technical showing that. I just saw lots of selling. But, yeah, so pretty good. I think the beginning of this year, we started at, like, I don't know, like 145, 150. Let's actually, I can go look. Let's see. Let's scroll down here. 140. January 2, there's 140. And this is something I don't trade in here often at all. It's very kind of swing trading. Just kind of set it, forget it. I wait for good entries, and I just kind of forget about them. And, you know, I've had some losses. I had this loss here. It's not all wins. I had a little streak of bad losses there. So it's not like... You can't always win, that's for sure. There's a couple small ones. You can see most of the losses, though, are pretty small. I got hit slapped a couple times. But, yeah, there's a good slapping right there. But most of them are pretty tiny and manageable. And so we're up about 30 grand on this guy since the beginning of the year. So not too bad. 30 off 140. Shit, I'll take it. And, you know, this doesn't mimic my portfolio exactly, but it's pretty close. It's pretty close. There's obviously... I trade a lot more stuff in here. I just can't do both of them. It would just take way too much time. But I only put the really, really high probability ones, in my opinion, on this list. So you can see here, 6 hours ago, 3 hours, I closed most of the rest I had for ADA, and I had a little XMR, stuff like that. So mainly the reason I opened this, though, was to get my live data back. There it is. Sweet. Thank you. Give that back. That's just my little live data. I keep a little bit of money in there just so I can get live data. That is a good way to get live data on other platforms. If you don't know, you can just put a little money in a broker, and you don't even have to trade there. You just keep the money there and think of it as like a deposit so you can get the data, and that makes it cheaper so you don't have to pay reoccurring monthly fees to get said data. Just a little hack there from my experience of doing a few trades in my life. All right, so looking good so far. Let's just see if it can hold this and get the party started. Pretty much the same kind of things happening on both of the Bitcoin and ETH. I actually wish I would have thought about this earlier. I wish I would have bought a... I've been wanting to buy and just trade one of these micro contracts. I haven't traded one yet because I've been waiting for a good entry. Maybe on some dips. If we get any more dips here, I might try to nibble and try one of those out because, you know, why not? We'll help the CME get some volume on there. And they're micro, so they're kind of tiny. It's only like $3,000 to put one of those up. So, you know, most people can trade that. Unlike the CME large contract, which is 5 Bitcoin, you got to put up 200,000. So, like, most people ain't trading that one. All right, sweet. I'm getting hungry as shit. It's already 8:20. I got to go start dinner up. Much love, guys. Don't get super freaked out. This price action. This is crypto, and really, it is only a 13% move, and that ain't shit in crypto. Like, that's not that much. Yeah, it seems like a lot right now because we just had nothing's really happened for so long, especially if you're just looking at Bitcoin. Nothing's really happened for so long, but dude, that's crypto. The real concern is if we do close a weekly below this 21 EMA. That is when I will start to question the strength of this rally, and if we close the weekly below the 21, I'm probably going to be looking for moves down to the mid 30s if we did do that. So that's kind of really, until that happens, I'm really just trying to not even think about bearish sit and get that shit out of my head because we're just not there yet. And so don't even matter. All right, guys, much love. I'll see y'all mañana. Y'all have a great hump night. Peace. For real this time.